Good morning, Dan Wood with Northern Sun Mercantile. It's pretty exciting. We've got 85 layer chicks coming and I've got to get ready for them. I'm going to get the brooder all cleaned out, vacuumed up, get all the dust sucked up, and get ready for them. They're coming in a couple days. It's about 1 degree right now, so it's pretty cold. It's hard to believe we've got chicks coming. We've got nice warm brooder boxes though. We've had really good success in the past with them. They've got 2 inches of foam all the way around the edge, foam on top, do a big layer of wood chips in the bottom with feed bags underneath them. I'll show you how we do that. And yeah, we'll be picking them up and get them started. Should be laying about 18 weeks from now, roughly around somewhere in June probably they'll start laying eggs. So we're pretty excited. We've got a big variety coming. Let's go in and take a look. Focusing mostly on this box for now, because they'll all 85 will go in this 4x6 box. We'll probably eventually have to separate them out and get them over into this other box, or half of them anyway. But for now, we're gonna get this box all cleaned up. Actually, I'm gonna get the whole thing cleaned up because there's cobwebs. Get all the dust out of here. Get all the mouse poop off the framing, and I'm gonna go around with a can of spray foam and seal up any holes around the edges. There's one over there in the corner that I can see some light through, and just get it all completely draft free. Let's get started. It's definitely a lot nicer in here being out of the wind. It's pretty windy out today too, at 1 degree. Wind chill is well below 0. I need the fan for a little bit. Summertime, you run this fan just to keep air moving through here, because these boxes are in continuous use from well, pretty much now right through I think our last batch probably goes out to the field somewhere mid-September of meat birds. The birds that are coming this week are layer chicks. We've got a whole variety. Pretty excited. We've got some French copper marins that lay the dark brown eggs. Pretty excited about those. We do have some marins now, but they're cuckoo marans. They also lay a dark egg, but these French ones are supposed to be a little better, I guess, more consistent with dark egg. One thing that we found, having mixed color eggs that we sell really piques everybody's interest and hooks them on eggs. So if you're looking to sell eggs, that's a tip. We sell more eggs than we have. We probably sell twice as many eggs as we sell if we had the capacity to do it. These will be the feeders that we use. We've got a lot of these. At first, I'll probably put 2 of these in each in the boxes. Bring those back to the building and get these all cleaned and sterilized and bleach everything. Get it all nice and cleaned up. This is a divider panel that we can divide these boxes in half if we need to. Sometimes we do that. But we won't need that. I think it's so cold. It's plastic stuff. I'm not careful. Will scatter. It has been very cold recently. It's good if you're a skier, for sure. That's not right. Blowing out more dust than sucking in. Well, that's why. Let's filter out and bang it out. I did a little bit of drywall work. Forgot I did that. Oh, this is going to be a very dirty job, I think. That is not sounding that good. Or smelling that good. I don't know what's going on. Well, sometimes this is the way it goes. I think my vacuum died. Go grab a broom, sweep out everything I can. At least try to get this done. It's not going to be as good as vacuuming, but work with what I got. I got other shop vacs. They're just not here. The most important thing is just to get the brooder box clean and get it all set up and ready to go. I'm going to put feed bags down, staple them down to the floor. It's always good to do that initially when it's cold. It's just a little trick that we do. Just seals any drafts from coming up from underneath. Staple down feed bags all the way across in here. And then I'm going to put a real deep bed of shavings down, pine shavings. And just try to get this thing back in operating condition. Just get everything clean and ready so that we can just, as soon as we go to the post office and grab the checks, we can just get them in here. And there's no insulation on the floor, so that's one of the reasons that I'm doing that. It's a little dusty in here. It's not too bad considering. Do a rough sweep on everything else. Still got our chicken processing something in here stored. And then let it stay in here until the new barn is done. And we can store it in there temporarily until we have to use it. Heater back in here. And I want to see if I can find one more heat lamp. I'm sure I got another one around here. And put the digital thermometer in there. 24 hours and make sure that it's maintaining temperature. Now, when you're first setting up a sweeter heater for really small chicks, you want it just brushing their back. So I'm going to make it about 2.5 to 3 inches off of the shavings. We've got these set up on chains, and there's hooks up here, so we can raise and lower this as they get bigger. Eventually, with our broilers, it'll end up, by the time we take them out, it'll be way up here. And we'll start out down at the floor, and then incrementally we'll raise it as they get bigger. Get those heaters on. And we also have a light bulb in there that stays on all the time when they're small. And these guys will go right on top. And that provides them enough. I mean, there's enough airflow that they can get air. And sometimes as they get bigger, I'll open it up and leave the top off. All ready to go. So the food pooling is where we get our grain from. It's up in northern Vermont. We've had really good luck with it, both with our broilers and our layers and our chick starter. It all comes from them. It's all bleached and sanitized. The goal is to get this thing ready just to put the chicks in. All right, well, we're all ready to go. I'll see you in a few days when we get the chicks.